Have you ever wondered why some days your mind listens to you, and other days it runs wild? Like the changing wind, our thoughts can shift the direction of our lives. This is the story of a young man who discovered that hidden strength. In a small valley surrounded by soft green hills, there lived a young man named Ethan. He was kind, talented, and full of possibility. Yet he struggled with something invisible. His impulses controlled him more than he controlled them. He reacted quickly, regretted often, and broke promises he made to himself. Some nights he would whisper into the quiet darkness, "Why can't I control my own mind?" Ethan worked in a cozy town bakery. His hands were skilled enough to one day run a shop of his own. But his lack of self-control stood in the way. He woke up late, left tasks unfinished, snapped when frustrated, let habits steer him instead of intention. He wasn't irresponsible, just lost inside a storm he didn't know how to calm. One evening, after raising his voice at a coworker, Ethan walked to the quiet riverbank and admitted softly, "If I don't change, I'll lose the best parts of myself." The next morning, seeking clarity, Ethan visited an old monastery on the hillside. There lived Master Rowan, a monk known for guiding restless minds. Ethan bowed and said, "Sir, I want to change. I want control over my actions." The monk studied him for a moment, then smiled gently. "Come with me, Ethan. Let me show you something." Master Rowan led him to a quiet courtyard. In the center stood a wooden chair and a single lit candle, its small flame glowing in the morning air. "Sit," the monk said. "Hold this candle upright for just 1 minute. No matter what happens, keep the flame steady." Ethan nodded. "That sounds easy." But as he sat, a sudden gust of wind swept across the courtyard. The flame trembled. Ethan instinctively turned his body, shielding it. Another gust came. Gentle, then sharp, then soft again. The flame shook. His hands tightened. His breath almost blew it out. When the minute ended, Ethan exhaled deeply. "Master, why did you bring wind from every direction? How was I supposed to keep the flame steady?" Master Rowan smiled. "Ethan, this candle is your mind. The winds are your impulses. Anger, distraction, temptation, doubt. You tried to fight the wind. You twisted your body, tightened your hands, forced yourself to control everything around you. Yet the flame still struggled." He placed the candle back in Ethan's hands. Self-control is not taught by fighting the wind, but by steadying yourself. Calm your breath. Relax your grip. Focus inward, and the flame will follow. Ethan inhaled slowly and tried again. This time, instead of protecting the flame, he steadied his own posture. The wind came and went, but the flame no longer bent enough to die. Master Rowan nodded. "Good. Now you understand." From that day, Ethan practiced one small act of self-control each morning. He woke before the sun, finished one task without touching distractions, paused before reacting, breathed deeply when emotions rose. He reminded himself, "Be the steady flame, not the blowing wind." Slowly, the storms inside him softened. His reactions became thoughtful. His habits strengthened. Even the people in town noticed a calmer light in his eyes. One busy afternoon at the bakery, a frustrated customer snapped at Ethan over a small mistake. Months ago, Ethan would have reacted instantly. But now, he paused. He imagined the candle, the wind, the stillness. He steadied his breath, just like in the courtyard, and responded with calm, clear words. The customer grew silent. The room softened, and Ethan passed a test. Not against another person, but against the storm within. Months passed, and Ethan saved enough to open his own small bakery. People loved his warm bread, but what they loved even more was the peace he brought with him. Sometimes, when people asked him, "How did you change yourself?" he would smile gently and say, "I stopped fighting the wind and learned to steady the flame." Self-control is not about suppressing your emotions. It is about guiding them, not about stopping the world, but about finding stillness inside yourself. When your mind becomes steady, your life becomes clear. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a moment of calm. Until we meet again, stay steady, stay gentle, and let your inner flame guide your journey. If this video added value, smash that like button and subscribe for more. Put your comment in the comments section. Thanks for watching.